Hey guys, so for today's video, what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to do a quick makeup routine and make it look like you actually spent a lot of time, even though you really woke up and you're like, shoot, I need to leave in 20 minutes. I hit the snooze a few too many times. My first tip would be wear a cute top that looks good with having your hair up in a bun, because that's a quick, easy way, but then also it still looks like you tried. I don't really know what else I do. Well, time to do the makeup now. So first I like to start off with getting my face prepped. I'm going ahead and putting on some moisturizer. I like to use one that's oil-free and has some SPF in to protect from any UV rays. Next I'm going ahead and putting primer on. I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer to fill in my pores. I'm concentrating it in my T-zone, really rubbing it and pressing it into my skin. For foundation, I'm going in with the Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect. I'm applying this with the Morphe Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. Typically, I would use a BB cream instead if I'm running behind, but I didn't have one that would properly match my shade, so I went with a full coverage foundation instead. I'm leaving the speed of applying my makeup in normal time so that you can see that it is achievable to do this full face within 10 minutes. Concealer, in my opinion, is one of the most important steps when you're running behind with your makeup. It makes you look more awake and like you put more time into it. So I'm brightening the center of my face with doing it under my eyes, the center of my forehead, down my nose, my chin, and my cupid's bow. To blend it out, you can either use some sort of a makeup brush or a beauty sponge. I'm going ahead with the same beauty sponge that I had used to apply the foundation. Blending out your concealer, you want to make sure that you still take the time to properly set everything. This is going to keep your makeup from creasing and still looking fresh throughout the entire day. I find that using a beauty sponge to set my under eyes really presses it into the skin and makes sure that it stays in place and I don't have creasing at all. I'm then going to use that same sponge to just quickly set the rest of my concealer areas. For setting your face, you could use a couple of different options. You can either use a translucent powder, a powder that has some sort of tint to it to apply more coverage, or you could use a yellow toned one that's going to brighten up the under eyes and make it appear more open. To set the rest of my face, I'm just using a large fluffy powder brush and a loose setting powder to get the rest of my foundation set in place. Now we're going to bronze the face to add some warmth. We're not going to contour or bake, but this is just going to add a little bit more depth to your face and definition. You want to make sure that you also bronze your nose so that the center of your face has some warmth as well and it's going to appear more balanced. Bronzing your nose like so is also going to help give the illusion that you had taken the time to contour your face. One of my biggest tricks for getting ready quickly in the morning, for making it appear like I have a full face, is using bronzer in my crease. This is going to make it appear like you've done your eyeshadow, but really it only took a matter of seconds. For blush, I'm going ahead and stamping it on my cheeks and then blending it upwards, and this is just going to add some more warmth and make it appear like you have a sun-kissed look. I'm also going to use the same blush and apply it on my eyelids. I was using my finger, but I realized that using a brush would be quicker to apply it and have it have more of a seamless blended appearance. To curl my eyelashes and apply mascara. Curling them is going to help them open up my eyes and give them a little bit more length. Lastly, I'm going to apply a highlighter. I find that when I highlight my face, it just appears like I had taken a lot of time to do my makeup. I like to apply my highlighter on my upper cheekbones, the temples of my forehead, the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I'm then going to use the same highlighter to highlight the inner corner of my eyes and under my brow bone. If you wanted, you could be done here, but I wanted to give my brows a little bit more definition and fullness. I'm going in with the Essence Tinted Brow Gel. I like this one because it costs only $2.99. It has a little bit of color and fiber-like particles in it to help add hair-like pieces into the brows to give them a little bit more fullness. And now I'm just going to lock everything in place with some setting spray and we are all done. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. This makeup look, it took me not even 15 minutes, probably closer to 10 minutes. I would say pair it with some sort of a bolder lip. A bolder lip always makes it appear like you took more time in your makeup as well, even though it takes no difference in time-wise as putting on a nude lip. I hope that you guys found this video helpful for the next time that you maybe hit that snooze a few too many times, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright, thanks. Bye guys.